Hello, this is Aubrey Bursch with Easy School Marketing. I'm so excited to be here with you today. We're going to talk about 4 ways that you can improve your admissions program. And I say this now while we're going through this coronavirus health crisis and the economic ups and downs as we head into the fall. And these are some things I've noticed and that I'm working with my clients. And the reason I'm giving you this information is because I want you to not only survive but thrive during this time, which I absolutely know you can do. All right, so let's get started. So number 1, I think as admissions professionals, you are amazing, first of all. Second of all, I know that you have a lot on your plate. But right now, I think that our admissions team has kind of changed. Your role has changed in a sense. Yes, you're doing things virtually and everything like that. But also, I would say that usually it's like the marketing that brings people to you, and then your job is like to convert them into, a paying customer, basically. It's to sell them on the product. But that has changed. Right now, admissions professionals, more than ever, are the people who really need to be out there. They need to be in the DMs. They need to be on the local parent sites, looking at what parents are saying and, responding and creating events for parents to come to, like free classes and stuff like that, and getting out there and doing that. It's become so much more. We used to wait for parents to contact us or to go through our funnels and stuff like that. That is not the case anymore. It is not a wait and see game. It is actively going out there, providing value and interacting with these parents on the different places they are. It's really getting to know them before they would even consider coming to an open house or doing any of these other things. So the role has changed, and who knows how long it will be like that. It's much more marketing than it used to be. In addition, it's understanding that we're not only there to talk about the school, we're actually selling a service. We don't like to use the word sell at all in independent schools or customers. No one talks about selling or customers. But this is selling. Like, if you are not adept at selling and you're an admissions professional, you need to get good at selling. You need to learn how to talk to their objections. You need to learn how to really make sure that you're providing them excellent value so they can make a decision. And you need to, this goes with one of my other things, you actually need to put a time limit on that decision and put some urgency behind it. You are a salesperson, whether you like it or not. And that rubs people the wrong way. But really, selling is not something to be afraid of. It is not something to say, oh, that's not for me. Everyone is selling all the time. You're selling your opinion to someone when you're talking to them in a conversation. And the way that we have to look up as selling is it's convincing someone of the value that you have to offer. And I like to think of it as, what would this family do if think of one of your families who's had a huge transformation at your school. What if they never found your school? Okay. And for many schools, your schools have been like the amazing place, and you've watched your students bloom, and you can't imagine this student having that experience anywhere else. And that is what you are basically giving to people. And that is what you have to remember when you're talking to them. It's really talking to them about that. And it's learning the fine art of selling. It's learning how to work with the reciprocity rule. It's learning how to tease things in advance. It's learning how to give a sense of urgency when you're making an offer. So those are things I work with my clients, and I definitely recommend that your admissions department really needs to focus on these things. Selling is not a bad word. And it's okay to sell. And we're in a way of selling. So now your admissions team is out there. They're on the ground. They're really actively working with people. They're going and talking to people in the DMs. They're getting to know the market out there, and they're becoming a face and someone who people can come to with questions because they've seen them and gotten to know them better. And that is your admissions team. And your admissions team is versed in selling and all the skill sets involved with that. I think that's going to be the future moving forward as we see this long-term, as we have not seen, I should say, the long-term effects of what COVID-19 and the economic pieces to that have. I mean, we have not seen the long-term effects of that. So selling and the admissions role will continue to change. And I think you'll see these elements play out even more, especially for schools who embrace them and who successfully use these tactics. I hope this was helpful. I would love to chat with you or connect with me on LinkedIn. Take care. Bye.